Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Fluent Path English Corner channel. In today's episode, I have a fascinating story to share with you, one about a tree that played a crucial role in shaping world history and even influenced the world map. This remarkable tree is the Cinchona tree. Stay with me as we explore how this incredible plant changed medicine, trade, and global geopolitics. Let's dive in. The global journey of the Cinchona tree. A story of medicine, monopoly, and espionage. Deep in the misty highlands of the Andes Mountains, the indigenous Quechua people of modern-day Peru, Ecuador, and Bolivia had long known of a powerful tree with remarkable healing properties, the Cinchona tree. For centuries, they used its bark to treat fevers, grinding it into a fine powder and mixing it with water to create a bitter but effective remedy. However, the rest of the world remained unaware of this life-saving plant until the arrival of the Spanish conquistadors in the 16th century. At first, the Spanish dismissed indigenous medicine, but a turning point came in the early 17th century when the Countess of Cinchona, the wife of a Spanish viceroy in Peru, reportedly fell gravely ill with a fever. Local healers gave her a drink made from cinchona bark, and she miraculously recovered. Grateful for the cure, she brought the bark back to Spain, where it became known as Jesuit's bark or Peruvian bark. The plant's name, Cinchona, was derived from her title. As malaria ravaged Europe and its expanding colonial territories, cinchona bark became highly valuable due to its effectiveness against the disease. The Spanish crown tightly controlled its export, keeping a monopoly on the plant's distribution from South America. However, other European powers, particularly Britain, the Netherlands, and France, sought to break Spain's control over this crucial resource. By the 18th and 19th centuries, demand for quinine, the active compound in cinchona bark, skyrocketed as European nations expanded into Africa, India, and Southeast Asia, where malaria was a major threat. This led to an era of botanical espionage as rival empires tried to smuggle cinchona seeds out of South America. In the 1860s, the British, determined to establish their own quinine supply, launched a secret mission led by Clements Markham, who successfully smuggled cinchona seeds from Peru and Bolivia. These were cultivated in India, Sri Lanka, Ceylon, and British East Africa, Kenya, and Tanzania. At the same time, the Dutch dispatched Justice Karl Haskell to smuggle cinchona seeds from Ecuador to Java, Indonesia, a move that would later make Java the global leader in quinine production. By the early 20th century, Dutch-controlled Java had become the world's primary supplier of quinine, producing 97% of the global supply. Meanwhile, British plantations in India and Sri Lanka and French plantations in Madagascar also contributed to worldwide production, though on a smaller scale. This shift in quinine production from South America to Asia and Africa effectively ended Spain's centuries-old monopoly on cinchona. The significance of quinine reached its peak during World War II, as malaria posed a major threat to soldiers fighting in tropical regions. The Japanese occupation of Java in 1942 cut off the world's primary quinine supply, leaving the Allies scrambling for alternatives. The Germans, needing quinine for their troops in North Africa and Asia, sought to seize control of remaining cinchona plantations and even attempted to create synthetic substitutes. In response, the United States launched the Quinine Project, searching for new sources in South America and Africa while accelerating efforts to develop synthetic quinine. After the war, new anti-malarial drugs such as chloroquine and mefloquine were developed, reducing reliance on natural quinine. By the 1960s, most cinchona plantations declined, though some remained operational for medicinal purposes and the production of tonic water, famously used in gin and tonic, a drink originally consumed by British officers in India as a palatable way to take their malaria medicine. Today, cinchona trees are still cultivated in Peru, Indonesia, India, and the Democratic Republic of Congo, but synthetic alternatives have largely replaced natural quinine in medicine. The cinchona tree's journey from the Andean forests to plantations across the world was shaped by the global fight against malaria, colonial rivalries, and international espionage. Its bark saved millions of lives, influenced the rise and fall of empires, and even played a role in World War II. Though modern medicine has moved beyond quinine, the Cinchona tree remains one of history's most influential plants, proving that a single discovery can change the fate of nations. If you found this story interesting and helpful, please subscribe to the channel for more content and share your thoughts in the comments below. See you in the next episode. Enjoy your English learning journey.